So because the trailer is over 30 seconds long, we have to watch together and then I'll offer my review. So let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Henry, are you sure about this?
The start of season 7, we see young Henry decide that he wants to go off and write his own story.
We take these already existing stories and we make them even more dynamic.
Are you Henry Mills? Your family needs you.
We've got all of these exciting, fresh, new characters.
Cinderella?
I'm not a damsel in distress. That's not the version that I'm playing.
There's an envy that Lady Tremaine possesses over the youthfulness of Cinderella.
These characters that fans have loved for years, they're still very much a part of it.
They'll do a great one together.
Jump on board and just tune in and go on this journey with us.
Find your story when a new book opens and Once Upon a Time returns on a new night, Fridays, starting October 6th, BBC.
Okay, so there's a lot of things I really liked about the trailer, and there's 2 things I don't like. So the first thing I don't like is there's no Ronnie or Lana. I mean, Lana is actually in the trailer because she's talking, but there's no Regina. I mean, besides that one scene we saw of her in her Ronnie getup, you know, smiling. But I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of her. Now, you guys know I'm not a fan of Dana Ramirez being Cinderella version 2. I think the idea of a version 2 is not smart. I just think it's boring, and I don't like the idea of reconning your characters because we've already had a Cinderella. Yes, I've seen the arguments that, you know, Cinderella's story via Jesse Chasm, Scarum, wasn't, you know, really as great as it should have been. But the point is, it was done. So to me, it's like, well, we messed up. Let's do it again. And I just don't like that idea. What they should have done is, in my opinion, brought Jessie Scarum back and, you know, just expanded her story. And it could have been done in a very creative way, but you probably could have avoided Henry being, you know, Cinderella's love interest. What they should have done with Dana Ramirez is bring on Moana. I did a whole video about Moana on Once Upon a Time. I just think it would have been smarter marketing-wise. So this is the one thing I really don't like, is anytime I see Dana Ramirez as Cinderella, it doesn't work for me, and it gets me more and more, how do I say it, nervous for the season 7 premiere, which is this Friday. And I'm just like, this is not the Cinderella that I'm used to, and it has nothing to even do with the version 2 from Once Upon a Time. It's not what I like for Cinderella. And also, the dress, I mean, let's just look at in comparison, like to Adelaide Kane or Gabrielle Anwar's dress. Her dress is kind of sloppy. It's not pretty. It doesn't go with her skin tone. Her hair is barely done. I don't know. Like, I'm okay with the idea of a warrior princess. I just think Dana Ramirez shouldn't be Cinderella for a warrior princess. So I'm very, very hesitant to see this story play out. But maybe I'll be completely in love with it, and Dana Ramirez's acting will blow me away, which is probably what will happen. But as of now, still very nervous the more I see Dana Ramirez. However, there's lots of things in this trailer that I really, really liked. The face acting of Makia Cox, Gabrielle Anwar, and Rose Reynolds is amazing. I mean, just their looks. Obviously, that's face acting. But when you see them, you are like really curious what they're up to. And I'm really, really curious to see what Alice is up to now. Alice, we don't know if she's a version 2 or a recast. My guess is it's a version 2, but in my head, it's a recast because I think that makes more sense. But I'm really looking forward to seeing Alice's part. Lady Tremaine, she made a fairy godmother disappear. She also has a knife with blood on it, so it looks like her role is going to be pretty intense. And I don't know, I'm more excited for Lady Tremaine than I am Cinderella, which is funny, but I'm still very hesitant to the whole Cinderella idea. But the face acting of the previous 4 actresses is just so good in comparison to what I'm seeing with Dana Ramirez. Also, Dana Ramirez made a point where she said, I'm not playing a damsel in distress. Now, I made a video, God, I think in 2014, discussing my top 10 Disney princesses, and I made an argument saying that Cinderella, of the 3 classic ones, is not so much a damsel in distress. For one thing, her song, A Dream is Wish a Heart Makes, yes, it's about dreams, but it's about achieving a goal, you know, hoping that one day that goal will come true. Well, Snow White's main song, Someday My Prince Will Come, and Aurora's main song, Once Upon a Dream, was all about finding a prince and falling in love. Cinderella never wanted to find a prince and fall in love. She wanted freedom, which was also more emphasized in the third movie of Cinderella: A Twist of Time, which I actually rewatched the other day. I liked it. It's a fun movie. I used it a lot when I was making animated videos, and I think Cinderella: A Twist of Time is definitely being referenced here because you see the fairy godmother's wand in Lady Tremaine's possession. So I'm really curious to see how they're going to pull from that. But also, another thing I really liked about this trailer, Robert Carlyle got to talk, and Colin O'Donoghue, at least he smiled. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Weaver and Captain Rogers are going to interact. I think it's a lot of fun with those two. And this trailer didn't include Jennifer Morrison, but that's because it's really like the Hyperion Heights longer trailer. So that would make sense that Jennifer Morrison isn't in because she won't be in until episode 2. So hopefully that we'll get maybe like a little longer trailer for that. So anyway, overall, I like the trailer. I'm very, very cautious with Dana Ramirez, but I'm looking forward to the episode nonetheless. Thank you for putting up with this format because of YouTube and whatnot. The reaction has to be, watch with me unless it's like the 30-second promo. If 30 seconds or shorter, it'll play in front of the review. So anyway, share your thoughts about the trailer in the comments below. Thank you so much for everyone who sent it to me. And also, last thing, quick shout out to my sister and my friend Diana. Both of them have their birthdays today, so happy birthday to both of you. I just wanted to get that out there for everyone. And guys, share your thoughts about the trailer in the comments below. On a Saturday, I will at least do one video about Hyperion Heights where I will cover the trailer for A Pirate's Life, and I'll offer some commentary on Hyperion Heights. But we'll have a longer discussion at 8 p.m. on Sunday, Eastern Standard Time. So anyway, share your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll talk real soon. All right, guys.